Let me tell you a story. It's a few months ago, and I've just increased how many eggs I eat per day. I usually have about four, but I'm trying right now to increase it to 10. And the effect that it's had on my testosterone, I'm trying to sleep and it's the middle of the night. It literally feels like I'm a teenager again because I am rock hard.
One of the biggest factors for building muscle is testosterone. We want to do whatever we can to increase our testosterone. You'll make us feel better. Overall, just have a better life. And I came across this video by Hamza. Apparently, eat your way to high testosterone, foods that fuel your masculine drive. So let's check out what this guy has to say.
There's foods that you can eat which are affordable, easy to cook, that will have such a big impact to the point that you feel like a teenager who can't even sleep because he's got like such a hard erection, which is like such an awesome feeling. And never mind the impact that it's going to have on your confidence, lowering anxiety, making hard work feel good, more competitiveness, more muscle gain, less soreness, less body fat, more masculinity. The first food that I want to tell you about is specifically ribeye steaks. So you've probably heard before testosterone manly food is like steak, fine. So if you have a ribeye steak a few times a week or preferably maybe daily, that can really increase your testosterone. I'm having 2 of these per day now, which means that I'm having 1.6 thousand calories in steak alone. Never mind also the extra butter that we put onto there as well. I also put on bone marrow as well. So inside of the restaurant, they have like bone marrow. So imagine a big bone like this.
This guy's full carnivore. Like, I didn't even realize he was full carnivore. And yeah, pretty interesting stuff. Like, I don't know what it is with the manosphere people and going carnivore. But it makes it easier to sort of debunk them because they're carnivore, because it's so easy to debunk. I honestly do not know if they go carnivore because they think it's healthy for them or because they think it's like makes them more manlier, because it's literally the worst thing you can do. Like, you're gonna die, bro. Like, you are gonna die. In Minecraft, you're gonna live a very unhealthy life. And it's not just me saying this. Like, literally anyone with credibility says the same thing.
Living things don't want to be eaten or killed. Plants and vegetables, trees and leaves, and they're all living creatures, right? I believe living creatures always have a defense mechanism. The boar that we hunt down as a tribe, when me and you go out on this hunt and I pass you over a spear and we're gonna go hunt down this big fat pig, its defenses is its tusks. But plants don't have tusks. They don't have teeth, but they are still living creatures. And so the idea is that plants actually still have a defense mechanism, which is essentially like low levels of toxicity and poison. This is why a lot of children potentially haven't liked eating vegetables, because it doesn't taste very good.
Like, the thing with these manosphere carnivore people is that if you want young men to be more manly, you need them to live long enough to become men. These guys are gonna die listening to you. And that's the thing about people like him and people who give out fucking advice like this, is that it's dangerous. It's freaking dangerous. This advice that people like him are putting out there is so dangerous, because this guy is influential. This guy is insanely influential, like fucking 2.3 million people. And a lot of young influential people are listening to this guy, right? Even this video has like 16,000 likes, 300,000 views. These people are listening to him. These people are going to do exactly what he says. They are going to eat more steak. They're going to eat literally no vegetables. He's literally said that he hates eating vegetables because it doesn't taste good, which is crazy. But they're going to listen to him and they are going to go down the same path, the carnivore path, and God help you, I guess. I don't know if you're doing that because it makes you feel like a man, because you live in such deep insecurity that you need to do all these external things to make yourself feel like a man. Like, I just don't get it. I know that this is sort of a fitness channel and that I do go to the gym pretty much every single day. But one thing I don't understand is, especially when the manosphere people, they have such a deep attachment to the gym life. You know, like, gym is everything, is what they preach. Like, you have to go gym, you have to, you know, look after yourself, you have to eat right, you have to do all of that, which is, I 100% agree. Like, you have to, like, going to the gym, eating right, looking after your body, very good. Very good things to do. I don't disagree with that. But these guys make it their entire identity. Like, if you don't go gym, you are, wasting your life, or you have to go gym, you have to do this. It's like, bro, like, relax. It's not that deep. It's literally not that deep. If you go to the gym and you work out, you have a good body, it shows that, you have some level of discipline, you have some level of consistency, and that, you respect yourself enough to look after yourself. And that's it. That is literally it. It doesn't mean that if you don't go to the gym that you are lazy and that you are, like a fat piece of shit or whatever these guys say. If you're a manosphere person and you're preaching to young men that, like you have to be more manly, you have to do this, you have to do that, it's cringe. Like, it's literally cringe. It's not that deep. Like, if you go gym, great. If you don't, like, at least as long as you're doing something physical, that's great. You don't have to go to the gym. As long as you're doing something physical, as long as you're keeping active, as long as, there's some sort of physical activity in your life, you're going to be fine. I mean, it's good to go to the gym. It's, like, you'll feel better working out. You'll feel, like you'll live longer and all of that. But you'll get the same benefits by doing other sorts of exercises that's not the gym.
Other thing you can avoid is soy and flaxseed. So you've probably heard online, the concept of like soy boy and insults and everything, and everyone's debating, is soy bad for you? Is it not? Is flaxseed or something? Again, all the scientists, little nerds, can disagree and agree and show papers and stuff. The way I see it is, if there is a food like that has such a level of evidence that shows that it actually decreases your testosterone, it increases your estrogen, the female sex hormone, then I don't like soy enough to think that, yeah, I'm going to fight for it and keep it in my diet. If a lot of research is showing that it is estrogenic and it does decrease testosterone, I just will never have it again. I don't care. I barely was having soy before this, like, ever anyway. So soy and flaxseed.
If you drink soy milk, you will double your testosterone levels. If you drink a glass of soy milk every hour, you will double your testosterone levels. Like, it is a testosterone building drink, soy milk. Full fat, not the light soy boy stuff, like full fat soy milk. Drink it every single hour. Every single hour. A glass of soy milk every single hour. 12 hours a day. 12 glasses of soy milk a day. You will build more muscle. Your testosterone levels will increase. Like, that's how confident these guys sound when they say shit like this. I get so frustrated with these guys because if it's not, building muscle, like, I've been vegan for 5 years. I've been training. I've been weightlifting for the past 10 years. If it's not the fact that you can build muscle without meat or dairy, you don't need to do all of these extra, manly, masculine bullshit. It's something else. Veganism is too extreme. Veganism is this. Like, if you get past the fact that clearly you can get enough protein as a vegan, it's going to be something else. Like, there's always going to be something that these guys will catch onto when it comes to veganism or when it comes to not eating meat. One of the biggest people in the fitness industry and the science-based industry that I trust is BioLane, Lane Norton. And he made a video on, plant-based versus carnivore. Like, if he had to pick between one, I mean, he's not vegan, but if he had to pick between one, which one he would pick?
Just full transparency, my PhD research was funded in part by, I think it was called the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, but mostly by the Egg Nutrition Center and the National Dairy Council. I was funded by basically animal farmers. My research was funded by animal farmers, which previously crazy vegans have used to say, well, that's why you can't trust what he says. But I think I've shown a history of repeatedly calling out BS, regardless of which side it's on. So in this case, I think a lot of people, because of my background, would say, well, they would definitely pick the carnivore diet. Actually, I would pick the plant-based diet, and here's why. If you're only eating meat, you are missing out on so many things. And most importantly, you're missing out on fiber. And fiber is so important for a myriad of different reasons. But let's just look at all-cause mortality. So there was a recent meta-analysis looking at all-cause mortality and fiber intake. And they found that your risk of mortality was inversely proportional to your fiber intake. And for every 10 gram increase in fiber, there was a 10% decrease in the risk of mortality. That is crazy. Like, that's actually really impressive when it comes to nutritional research and like how much things have an effect. I would never expect fiber to have that much of an effect. And then if you go through and look at the individual diseases, you look at cancer, fiber decreases your risk of cancer. Cardiovascular disease, fiber decreases your risk of cardiovascular disease. And it's, again, linear effects. And especially if we're talking about colorectal cancer, fiber decreases your risk of colorectal cancer. So if I have to pick between those two, I'm going to pick the one where I can still do okay protein-wise, I can still build muscle, but I can also be healthy and reduce my risk of these various diseases.
Hamza, if you're watching this, bro, like, debate me. Like, I'm a vegan, I'm a soy boy, I'm literally the opposite of you. So if you want to have a debate on veganism and whatever carnivore bullshit diet you're on, I'd be happy to debate you, because you are spreading misinformation. You are scamming little bros. And I feel so fucking weird saying that word out loud, little bros. But you are scamming little bros out there. The little Adonis gang bros that you're fucking preaching a message to, you're scamming them. You're literally like, they are gonna go down the same path as you. And they are gonna die. They will die young. They'll die young. They won't live long in Minecraft. That's what I'm trying to say, because of the carnivore diet and all of that BS. But you're spreading misinformation, brother, and it needs to stop. Like, Adonis would be very upset. You know, this isn't the Adonis mindset. The Adonis mindset would be to spread actual science-based information out there. Like the fact that carnivore diet is bullshit, the fact that fiber, like, you need fiber in your diet, the fact that vegetables don't taste good doesn't mean that they're bad for you, and the fact that fiber is literally a cornerstone of overall health. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And Hamza, if you're watching this, I'd love to debate you.